On the night of May 9th and 10th, the world saw something that totally rewrote the rules of modern warfare. Pakistan launched its deadliest, most coordinated attack ever, flooding the skies with missiles, drones, and munitions, all aimed at India. But the chaos everyone was expecting? It never came. Instead, it was like an invisible wall just rose up to meet the threat. And India didn't just stop there, didn't just defend. Oh no, it hit back with surgical precision, taking out 13 strategic targets, including air bases deep inside Pakistan. So you can imagine, experts all over the world were just stunned. They were all asking the same question. How on earth did India paralyze some of the most advanced US-supplied radar systems out there, all while holding up this impenetrable shield? Well, today, we're going to decode that mystery. We're diving into what makes India's defense systems so dominant right now. All right, so at the very heart of this incredible victory is a system called Akash. The best way to think about it is as India's very own AI war cloud. And believe me, it is a total game changer. So what is it exactly? Well, Akash is India's first fully indigenous, completely automated air defense control and reporting system. Now, the key word there is indigenous. It means it's built from the ground up, right here in India, with zero foreign parts or reliance on anyone else's satellites. This is absolutely critical because it means in a real conflict, no one can just pull the plug on you. Its real magic, its revolutionary advantage, is pure speed. Akash runs on this simple but devastatingly effective loop. First, it sees everything, pulling in data from every sensor available. Then, its combat AI decides the best move in real time. And finally, it strikes. All of it faster than any human-led system anywhere on the planet. And this is where you can really see the difference. You know, traditional command structures are slow. An order has to go up and down a chain of people. But Akash combat AI, it's crunching data on weather, terrain, radar intercepts, you name it, and making its own decisions right there on the spot. It's actually beating even the current battlefield AI loops used by NATO. This is a whole new era of command. And check out how this all comes together to create one unified force. Because Akash is mounted on vehicles, it's super mobile and can survive in pretty much any environment. It's the core of this massive C4ISR framework. That's command, control, communications, computers, intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance, linking everything, including our own ISRO satellites. And here's the best part. It connects the Army's air defense, the Air Force's command system, and the Navy's tree gun network into one single common air picture. This means no more friendly fire, just total, complete situational awareness. Okay, so if Akash is the operation's brilliant brain, then the Pinaka is its incredibly lethal, destructive arm. It's named after Lord Shiva's divine bow, and let me tell you, this system more than lives up to its legendary name. And that's not just hype. This homegrown multi-barrel rocket launcher is flat out described as a symbol of absolute destruction. It's a true game changer on the battlefield. Its defining feature is a tactic called shoot and scoot, and it's as cool as it sounds. The Pinaka can just unleash this devastating barrage of rockets with pinpoint accuracy, and then, within seconds, it's moved to a new position. This makes it a complete nightmare for any enemy trying to fire back. They literally have no idea where the shot came from. And its range, it's just staggering. You know, the first versions could hit targets about 37.5 kilometers away, but now India has successfully tested guided versions that can precisely strike targets up to 120 kilometers away. Incredible. And this isn't just theory, you know? This system is battle-proven, and countries around the world are lining up for it. Get this. In a strategic proxy battle happening in the Caucasus, Armenia signed a $250 million deal for Pinaka batteries to counter Azerbaijan, who happens to be backed by Pakistan. Indian tech is now right at the center of the world stage. So you have to be asking, why this sudden surge? How did India get so effective so fast? Well, the answer comes down to one massive strategic shift, a focus on self-reliance, a policy we all know as Atmanirbhar Bharat. Let's just talk numbers for a second because they are staggering. A decade ago, India's defense exports were under 10 billion rupees. This fiscal year, they skyrocketed to a record of over 380 billion rupees. That is a 62% jump in just 1 year. India has literally flipped the script, going from one of the world's biggest importers to a major global exporter. And here's how they did it. Today, a monumental 65% of India's defense equipment is made right here at home. And by opening the doors to the private sector, which now contributes 21% of all production, India has just unleashed this incredible new wave of innovation and efficiency. And this new industrial base isn't shallow, it's deep. It's supported by a network of over 16,000 small and medium-sized businesses. What that means is that in a time of war, no foreign power can just pull the plug on us by cutting off spare parts or ammo. We control our own destiny now. So what's the big takeaway from all this? Well, when you put all these pieces together, the cutting-edge tech, the new strategy, the solid industrial base, it signals one thing loud and clear: the rise of India as a formidable new global power. And hey, don't just take my word for it. This is what global experts are saying. They're calling systems like Akash nothing less than a seismic shift in warfare strategy. What this all really represents is a fundamental, core change in India's entire defense doctrine. The country's posture has officially shifted from just passive defense to proactive retaliation. It sends a very clear message. India now has both the capability and the will to defend its borders and interests decisively. With systems like Akash and Pinaka, India has officially joined an elite club of nations, a power that is self-reliant, technologically advanced, and always battle-ready. Jay, hint.